just like to get it. I'm not saying bench Saquon. I'm saying give a different look. Keep the defense on its toes, Do some different things to get it going. You got to do something. It's awful.
Agreed. Without further ado, the man, the myth. You see him, break down that story? Fuck, he had me nervous on Jalen Carter. I was watching that breakdown of Jalen Carter. I thought Jalen Carter lost an arm. I was like, wow, this is really dangerous. He had me nervous. I go, they got to get Dr. Chow on this thing here. Without further ado, hardest working man in Philadelphia. He is my friend, Big Zay. Big Zay.
What's up, Big Silz? How you doing, brother?
What do you make of Dr. Chow, bro?
Dr. Chow was great, but there's one problem.
Yo.
Dr. Chow and everybody's talking about us. It's good for the Super Bowl repeat, right? You're going to have Carter healthier. And here I am thinking, man, I'm worried about Monday night. That's it. Because I think that sucker's a must-win on Monday. And we got to get to the playoffs before we talk about winning in the playoffs. We only have 8 wins on the year right now. It's not like we're up at the 11-12 number where no matter what happens, we're in. So we know he's out Monday night. That's what we know for sure. And how much does that change that game on a team that ran for $190 last week? All right. So going to be interesting to see.
Oh, I'm leaning Chargers now. I mean,
to be honest,
the only thing I would say, Zander, is the injury to Herbert. How that'll affect their offense,
He's going to play. They put out a tweet of him today during your show, so you wouldn't have seen it. But they put out a tweet of him today lining up. It does look like, let me see if I can share this video. I could share this video. Hopefully the Chargers don't flag it. They won't, though.
Actually, I know they're PR people. If there's any issues, let me know.
Yeah. Well, this is just a video real quick of Herbert. No audio. We don't even need audio. But watch him. He's got the thing on the hand.
Oh, yeah, he's playing.
He's playing.
He's playing.
He's playing for sure. So, it's going to be interesting to see. But I think this is a tough matchup because of it's the D. The Chargers D is really good. They play a lot of zone defense. So for a struggling offense to get going when you don't have – if they can't run the ball, I mean, this has been kind of the story. They're going to really struggle. And then you add in now to the other side, no Carter, no Lane Johnson on the offensive side, no Makuba. Sidney Brown was getting turned like it was a turnstile out there the other day. So, it's going to be a challenge for sure. And the Eagles are starting to get a little bit more injured than they normally are. And that's my focus, bro. I think that's a must-win game. If the Cowboys win tonight, Monday's a must-win. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Playing the best ball in the NFC right now.
Probably the Cowboys.
Cowboys are Bears, right?
I'm going to say the Cowboys. I don't see a prolific.
I agree with you. I agree.
I don't see a prolific offense over in Chicago like I do in Dallas. I mean, Dallas, that offense is that's a good offense.
Dude, George Pickens is on pace for 1,700 fucking yards.
Well, I mean, here's the thing with the game tonight. Who do you got tonight, by the way?
I got Cowboys winning that game.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys tonight too. I mean, I just don't see who's covering CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens tonight.
No way.
I mean, they had a hard time with the Packer receivers. Who's covering those two guys tonight? And then, who's better at getting their playmakers the ball, Dak Prescott or Jordan Love? I mean, it's Dak Prescott easily. So that's going to be a tough matchup for the Lions tonight, especially if they don't have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What do you think of the year that Jalen Carter's had?
Pretty middle of the pack. Definitely nowhere near elite. I think at the end of the day, Silz, we all kind of have that syndrome with the potential that you always talk about. Me included. You always tell people, I really don't want to hear the word potential because that to me isn't a good sign. And when you first used to say that, I understood what you meant, but I didn't agree because I'm like, well, Silz, not everybody's a made product. But, the more I get into this, the more I realize how real that comment is because a perfect example of it is right here with Jalen Carter. How many years are we going to talk about the potential of Jalen Carter? I mean, this is year 3. This isn't year 1 or 2. It's year 3. And he's, again, not having a good season, really not impacting that many games. He's had a couple big moments, but outside of that, nothing big, nothing crazy.
Very disappointing. I mean,
I would agree.
And what I'm thinking now, so he gets these plasma injections. Is it about putting bad tape up, or is it about really playing in the playoffs? I mean,
that's the line I wouldn't tote, but I understand where you're coming from. Me personally.
Okay, I'm asking a question. I'm not indicting here. I'm really not. I'm not indicting. I'm just asking, is this about contract coming up? Are you trying to tell me you don't believe that players in this league? I saw Lamar Jackson make a business decision 2 years ago when he pulled himself and he was 75% in playing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? He didn't play in the postseason. He didn't want to play because he knew he had a contract extension coming in the following year. And he said, I don't want to put and go out there. He was 75%. So my take was, wait, if you could play, fuck, man. So I don't know. I know what you're saying. You don't want to question an injury.
No, well, I think it's. I'm not trying to question the injury from like an unethical part.
I'm talking business.
You're right though. I mean, remember what you remember the other game this year Jalen Carter missed?
Yeah, the Giant game.
Giant game with a heel injury.
Right.
And Drew Rosenhaus was down there walking around on the field with him before that game. So, I understand what Drew's doing, but from an Eagle perspective, not a per individual player perspective, it's very likely that Drew Rosenhaus was in his ear talking to him about, different avenues to take going forward and why playing like he did last Friday is not worth it for him, especially with the contract lingering and all of those different things. Same thing with that heel injury, dude. No, we never really even got clarity on why he missed that game. He had a lingering heel injury. What does that even mean?
I'm going to say something to you here. I think he set this up. And I'm going to tell you how. 2 days ago, he told me about I'm dealing with things right now, and I'm dealing with this, and I'm dealing with that. All of a sudden, he's missing 2 games. Okay. So he knew he was. He knew because for you to get that procedure, you had to schedule that procedure.
Yeah, right.
So when he said that, he knew he was having that procedure the following day.
Well, if you remember on our post-game show, no, not on our post-game show, on Saturday, my Saturday special show with John that I did after the game, because we'd had no shows, obviously, after the game, I did a special with John, and he said something to me on the show about Jalen Carter saying some interesting things that he didn't know what to make of, because he basically said, I'm dealing with something right now. And
he knew he was going to get surgery Monday.
Right. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm not saying John knew.
No, John didn't know. That's what I'm saying. John was saying he meant something by that. I don't know what it was. This is obviously what it was, but it is a little weird. I mean, it's certainly not ideal. Again, I'm more focused on the right now. I mean, I think this team has to win games right now. I think they got to stop the skid. You got already Lane Johnson out. Now you got Jalen Carter out. I mean, let's be real. This whole defense, this whole Fangio defense is built on him. It's built on him and it's built on Jordan Davis in the middle. So if those two dudes aren't able to, like, perfect example. John's like, well, it's not that big of a loss in terms of he hasn't been playing that good. And I'm like, yeah, and they got ran on for 281. So are you telling me, all right, just accept that the defense is going to be that bad? And he's like, no, you can't accept that. I'm like, all right, well, if it's not that big of a loss, that's what the defense did last week to the Bears. So are they going to get gashed because the Chargers ran for 190 and they're getting Omarion Hampton back this week? So I don't know. There's a chance here that they just scheme up a run game on the Eagles and they run all over us. I don't know. Their offensive line's pretty beat up for that, but
well, now it's neutralized. I mean, who plays for Carter?
Byron Young played 38 snaps on Black Friday, and let me tell you, he was atrocious in that game. He was atrocious.
I know he was. I saw him.
By the way, Moro Joma's dealing with an injury too.
Hand?
Yep, I think it's wrist.
Wrist?
Yeah, John talked about that. Not something that he won't play through, but something that maybe could lower his quality, his reps. Rep in and rep out. So
you put John Campbell out there, get some reps?
Potentially. I mean, everything's got to be on the table at this point.
BG?
Maybe. You think BG lines up interior?
I mean, what's the bodies though, Zander? Like, what's your choices right now? I'm looking at your depth. Oh, is Ty Robinson going to be activated for this game? You think?
Maybe. I mean, maybe Ty Robinson, will be active. But do you really believe that Ty Robinson is going to make any sort of substantial difference? Because I don't.
He's going to get destroyed.
Yeah. So,
boy, I'll tell you what.
On that.
Jim Harbaugh is going to run the fuck out of the ball. Okay? He's going to run the shit out of the football in this. All right. So let's get off of Carter for a second here. What'd you make of this whole thing going on with Slay?
I think it's kind of stupid, but I guess there's some sort of business reason. I feel like a vested veteran like that should just be able to be on the market. I mean, I don't feel like they should be subjected to waivers, but I guess that has something to do with playoff teams.
Well, no, what it is after the trading
deadline. The trade deadline, right.
You have to have, it go through waivers. If it was prior to that, he would have been just released.
Yeah, I just don't get even like that. I guess there's some reason for it in terms of competitive advantage or something like that. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of was hoping, at the first I was not that sold on Slay coming back, but you kind of talked me into it where, I mean, dude, you can't, it's better than what you got. He'll be starting on Monday. So, but it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that he doesn't want to go to Buffalo. He's 35 years old. He's got a wife and kids, and he's probably like, wait a second. You want me to drive my tractor into Buffalo with 48 inches of snow on the ground? I think I'm all right. I'm gonna retire and hang up the cleats. I don't know.
He lives in Fort Lauderdale, and it's 2.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting, but
did you trade for him?
You can't.
Oh, you can't.
Trade deadline's over, brother.
That's right. Can't work anything out. You're right. You can't do it.
Look at Randy. Not gonna lie, I love when Dan Sileo and the Zander guy glaze my Cowboys. We call it straight. Call a fastball, a strike, a strike. That's what you do. Cowboys playing good ball right now.
I'll say, man. You think it's the offensive line or Barkley that's been horseshit this year?
How about both? 50-50. Barkley blows and the O-line blows. I ain't going to be as nice as you either. Some dude said a little bit of you, we're coming to the realization that we stink, and you're like, I don't think you stink. Why?
Rated awful. The rest of the NFC stinks.
They're rated awful offensively. Yeah, everybody else stinks, and guess who's playing worse than all those teams you said that stink?
Okay.
The Eagles.
Yeah,
Eagles are playing worse than all the teams.
You stink so bad, you're 8-4. I know. I'm with you.
We're 4-4 in the last 8. We won 4 in the Liars month.
I got it.
We won 4 in the Liars month of September.
I know. I got it.
Which might have been fueled by the jet fuel left over from the parade that was still sitting in the back of the canister.
I think Howie got hit in the fucking head with that bottle.
Yeah.
Kind of knocked him off.
So we squeaked out 4 wins, and then all of a sudden we're a 500 squad, and Celia thinks we're an all right team. Steven, don't tell me. Steven, right now we stink. We stink on offense. We stink on defense. And until they prove to us otherwise, I don't really think we have any reason to believe they're going to turn it around. Unless you're Reyes. I like that Taylor Swift reference. Look
it up. Hey, I'll go like this. Here's my NFC rankings. Rams, Bears, Seahawks, '49ers, Bucks. See, after 3, I'm in an issue here. Eagle, I'm gonna go Philly at 4. No, NFC.
Philly at 4 feels high. If the Cowboys get into the playoffs, the Cowboys are up there.
Oh wait, Dallas at 4.
Eagles go pull up the standings here. Eagles conference. All right, Bears, Rams, Eagles, Bucks. All right, I got the Bears. No, not in order here. I'll go in order. Rams 1. Probably Packers 2. Bears 3. Cowboys 4. You think the Niners are better than the Eagles right now?
No.
You don't. And why is that?
Because they play nobody. You got to still give them the fucking.
They got 9 wins in the NFL. I hate that excuse. They play.
Wait a minute. They still got fucking the rest. You can't just dismiss who they've beaten.
Seattle's up there.
No. Look, wait a minute. Who's playing better football today? The Niners are.
Yeah, I'll say.
But who's had a better year? Philly. They've won bigger games.
A lot of September wins. People are they're gripping onto them September wins, man. Like it's their last chance at a lady. It's like we beat the Reds in September, bro. Fucking September was 4 months ago. Nobody gives a shit what you did in September. Seriously, nobody. The only thing you can't do in September is you can't do what the Cowboys did. Put yourself in the back against the wall, and they did that. So now they got to climb out of it.
I told you that Arizona game too. They lost a couple weeks ago. Is going to kill them.
Yeah.
It's an NFC game too. Yeah. So let me ask you this.
You have the Eagles winning real quick on Monday?
No.
All right. So what do you got us in the final five? You got us losing Monday. All right. And then you got the Raiders. That's a win. Right?
You're splitting with
Commanders. All right. That's 2-2. And now the
Bills. Lose to the Bills.
Lose to the Bills?
Yeah.
So you got us 2-3.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got Cowboys in the final five?
4-1.
They win the East if that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I got them winning the East.
So let's say
if that happens, Nick Sirianni should lose his job.
Nah, they can't do that, can they?
2 of the last 3 years, you took a shit on your fucking self.
How Eagles-esque would it be?
Oh yeah, no, totally.
You collapse, win a Super Bowl, and collapse again.
1 year from the time you won the Super Bowl, you fired your coach.
Dude, there is really a curse on Philadelphia sports. There really is, dude. It really is.
Wait a minute. Let me get this right. Hurts would be considered a stiff if that happens. Sirianni would be fired.
I don't think they'd fire him. I really don't.
Of course they wouldn't. Because they can't make to be look bad. Because that's not who they are.
Dude, I know you're not a Nick guy, but if you were the owner of the team,
I would fire him.
Yeah. So I can't criticize him.
I can criticize him. Oh, I'll be screaming for his job, but they won't fire him.
They should bring back Doug as the offensive coordinator next year.
He said he would right here on this gosh dang.
I know, and then he was like, I don't think Nick will be afraid because his ego won't be able to take it.
Yeah, but the Eagles would never rehire him as head coach. That wouldn't go down.
Monroe thinks I'm a clone because I'm being mean to the Eagles. Monroe, don't you think we stink, dude? Have you been watching the games, Monroe? This is like my eyes bleed when I watch this team play football. It's literally brutal. It's hard to watch. I cover them for a living. I get to watch. I get paid to watch football. Think about how awesome that is. And it still makes my eyes bleed. Like, dude, this is tough. This is tough.
Hey, who was named the Walter Payton Philly guy? And did that come up? Malata? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. There he is, Mr.
They
Mr.
better
Media.
repair that image a little bit because he's another turnstile right now.
No doubt, man. A Mr. Media guy. Holy cow.
Chicago Bears, they tormented him.
Hey, man, do me a favor. Stay more in the weight room and instead of behind the mic there. You're getting that WIP fucking disease. You're starting to think you're somebody you're not. You're a football player, dude. Act like it. What do you do with Vic if this thing collapses the way we said?
I think Vic is going to make it easy. I think he's going to walk out. He's going to say, I'm retiring into the sunset. All right. Have a good one, buddy.
I'll see you in Canton.
Yeah, right. I'll be in Canton. I got my Super Bowl ring, and you guys can deal with the fallout.
I got to tell you, my favorite Alabama Crimson Tide football player outside of Cornelius Bennett is Derrick Henry. When I heard John McMullins this morning say that, I almost fucking jumped through the fucking screen.
You ever hear the story of Derrick Henry when he got to Bama?
Hang on, real quick. You think 1,400 yards and 5.7 yards a carry and 12 touchdowns a bad year?
No, hell no. Is that what I didn't even look at it? I should have looked at his stats this morning when John said that. John did say that though.
He's on pace for 1,400 yards. He's on pace for He's 32. He's 32 years old.
Well, that dude takes care of himself.
And by the way, he's going to have 5.7 a carry.
Let me look.
It's 4.7. Excuse me. It's 4.7 a carry.
Oh, is he? He's got 931 already this year?
Yeah.
He's having a fine year. What the hell is John talking about? Why? Because he had 2 fumbles in a game like 8 weeks ago?
In Buffalo, yeah. The Buffalo game.
Yeah, come on, man.
Bro. Saquon
8 fumbles.
Barkley.
Thank Lord, it was 2 fumbles. Shut up, dumbass.
Hey, 4 points, 5 yards a carry, 32 years old, 1,400 yards. Bad year. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, so you ever hear that story that Saban told of him when he showed up at Bama?
No, I love my wife said this about him on draft night. She went, dude, I swear to God, she went like this. They took that guy in the second round. How did that guy last to the second round? Didn't he leapfrog somebody too in like a game where he ran some? She goes, that guy's a
Dude,
first.
he was insane at Bama.
She goes like this. That guy's a top 10 pick. Sure enough, man.
Yeah, your wife
You're
was right about
redrafting that guy. He's a top 10 pick.
Well, when he showed up at Bama, Saban told this story on a podcast. I forget whose podcast it was. I always listen to Saban when I see him pop up on a pod or something. And apparently at practice one day, Derek had an assignment to pick up a blitz or something, and he didn't pick up the blitz, and the position coach is reaming him the fuck out, and they sent him to the sideline, and Nick goes to talk to him about it, and he goes, Coach, I don't really know anything about this game of football. They used to just throw me the ball or pitch me back the ball in high school and tell me to run with it, and I just took it to the house every time. So he really wasn't like a football honk at all growing up. I mean, he didn't learn the game until he got to Alabama, which is pretty crazy. But I always love stories like that because it just shows you how uber gifted some of these guys are. You know what I mean? How talented they are. So pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like one thing about Milata, and I got to be fair. I mean, this guy didn't even know how to put a helmet on. And this guy's out there, and he's fucking like one of the better offensive tackles in the game. What do you think of this Charger team, bro?
They're weird. They're a weird offensive team. Herbert's been up and down, but they're a great defensive football team. They had some key wins this year. They beat the Broncos. They beat the Chiefs. I mean, everybody tells me, "Oh, look, you beat the Rams." All right, well, they beat the best guys in their conference too. Now they got beat up pretty bad by the Colts, I think. And the Jags, which was brutal for them.
The Colts game, what was really for me, I think they beat them at their crib too.
Yeah, they are 0-2 right now in the NFC East this year. They lost to the Giants and the Commanders.
Oh, they lost to the Giants?
Yeah.
But was that when they had Scatterboo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I actually like the Giants.
Giants have 2 wins, Eagles and the Chargers.
Wow. Holy shit, man. All right. Are you thinking Jalen Hurts has a big game on tonight?
He has to. Like you literally, last time they lost 2 straight this year, Silz. Last time they lost 2 straight. The first game out after the 2 straight losses, Jalen had a perfect passer rating and led them to victory over the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. That's what Jalen needs to do. You're either going to put the team on your back, save the season right now, put you in a good – because if they win this game, the outlook is way different.
Way different.
Way different. You're back in control. You have a chance still to go get the 1 seed. Maybe not, but even you're in the conversation. Could have a good seed. I mean, you control your destiny. Now it's like you get to the playoffs and you're like, all right, look, win or go home, but any given Sunday we can win a game. And I have confidence this team can win any given Sunday. They lose Monday, whole different conversation. So I need Jalen to have an MVP level performance. I think it's 3 tutties. I think it's run, pass, whatever it is, 300 purpose yard, 300 all-purpose yards, however you get them. I don't really care. And he needs to play mistake-free football. I mean, he needs to elevate this offense. Don't rely on Saquon Barkley. Don't rely on the offensive line because they've been untrustworthy all year. Rely on yourself. Elevate the squad. Go and get us a victory. That is what elite quarterbacks should do. Go and get us the victory. And if he doesn't, then I think his whole season is really going to come into question in terms of, how much of a net add he was for this team this year because they're not doing well offensively. And they're reaching a time of the year where you got to win football games. And that's when the elite quarterbacks rise up. All right? Look at what Dak's doing for the Cowboys. I know nobody wants to talk about Dak. Well, he's playing damn good football on their 3-game win streak. All right? They don't beat the Chiefs without Dak Prescott balling out. They don't beat the Eagles without Dak Prescott balling out. Well, we don't beat the Chargers without Jalen Hurts balling out. So he's got to ball out on Monday.
Absolutely. By the way, we're going to read all your super chats in a minute. Please hit that like button because I'll tell you why this is a big week here. You ready? Going into week 14. Green Bay plays Chicago. this weekend.
Yeah, it's a
They
good one.
don't. Okay. Green Bay could take Chicago out of that top seed this week. But get this, Los Angeles, they got Arizona. They're going to beat them. So they're going to regain an opportunity to get up there to that top seed.
Yeah.
If Philly loses, bro, you're talking about being behind you're talking about the Buccaneers moving up. If the Bucs win this weekend and the Bucs got the Saints.
And who do
So
the Panthers have?
You know what's funny? The Panthers have an absolutely brutal they have a brutal schedule. Are they under bye? They're under bye. They're under bye.
Well, the Bucs are going to win that game this weekend.
That'll be tougher than you think. I don't know why, dude. That Saints-Bucs game, going back to when I played, that fucking shit's always been hard.
Yeah,
Brady was under 500 against the Saints.
It's true.
Hey, do you think there's any coincidence Dennis Allen's up there in Chicago and he's the DC up there in that team and they're good on defense, man?
Yeah.
Or how about this? They're not great on defense, but they're making it work on defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're just making it work. That's good coaching up there. Yeah, so look at this week, Zander. Green Bay, Chicago. If Chicago wins that game, bro, you could almost kiss the number one seed goodbye. Because
I'm not worried about the one
because
seed.
If Chicago and the Rams win and you fucking lose Monday night.
Yo, I'm not thinking about the one seed right now. I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm not even thinking about it. It's not even in my fucking thought process.
Wait a second. So we're not talking about being a player in the playoffs. We're talking about winning the East.
I'm talking about Monday. You got to win on Monday, and if they lose on Monday, I think there's a significant chance the Cowboys would win the East, and the Eagles wouldn't even make the playoffs. Can you imagine if this team didn't even make the playoffs? Don't even laugh, bro. Don't even laugh.
Oh my God.
Don't even laugh. Bro, it could happen. It's not that far-fetched. But it all comes in. If they win Monday, that conversation is completely gone.
I think tonight, though, will set the pressure gauge for Monday.
Yeah, I was about to say that. In about 5 hours, you're going to find out how much the pressure's on.
Because usually when the Eagles don't play, they benefit, right?
Yeah,
but if they win tonight, homie, Scanner McKee.
No, that's not going to happen. But I think the Cowboys win tonight.
I do too.
Yeah. The only thing that makes me wonder about that game, I saw Philly Godfather put out some stats. All the public money's on Dallas. And yes, I buy into that shit. Vegas don't lose, man.
No.
All the public money is on Dallas.
Remember this. They didn't build castles in Las Vegas.
Exactly.
They lose.
So a lot of public money on Dallas. You might see a Lions win tonight, but we'll see.
Another prediction, Big Silz was right. Detroit would take steps back without their fucking coordinator and their loss in the O-line. How you doing?
You were right.
Holy cow.
I was right. You know who I was right on this year? I was spot on. Washington, Dallas, Chicago.
I didn't think Dallas would turn it around like this, though.
Dude, this was one of my bold predictions, dude. Don't you remember when we did that?
I didn't think Jerry would win.
I put Dallas second in the East. Everybody was pissed.
I didn't think
all these chat nerds. Shut up, you're a Dallas fan. No, I'm not. I'm just fucking not dumb. Commanders fell back, easy money. Dallas elevated because Dak got help. This is simple math, folks.
This goes on forever. You make a prediction or you make a take. Well, you're not a fan of them. Fuck that. Who said I'm a fan of that? I never said I'm a fan of that.
I refuse to do shows like that. I know a lot of fans out there. They think it's like this cool thing to do to
no.
Well, dude, Eagle fan. Everybody else sucks.
Hey, and you know what my favorite one is? Sileo just says that to get a rise. No, you know what I say? I try to hold to my convictions when I called your fucking noodle arm quarterback 5 years ago, just that. And I've not wavered on it.
Look at Zeal. Dallas was 3-5-1 3 weeks ago. Okay, Zeal, will you grab your time machine And you jump back to 3 weeks ago, big guy. They're 6-5-1. They're second in the East, and they have a chance to unseat the defending Super Bowl champs, as predicted by your boy Big
time machine. Oh my God, dude! Tonight they win, and you lose that game on Monday night to the Chargers.
It's gonna get serious quick.
Holy shit! Half game lead, and then what's the next week? Hold on. Let me go the next week, but that would be week 15. The week 15 game would be you'll have a half game lead going into week 15. No teams on no buys. Dallas would have Minnesota at home. They'll win that. Who do you have? You have the Raiders. So you probably hold suit there. And then after that, you have Washington. Who do they have week 16 here? Okay. Week 16 you play on Saturday at fucking 2:00 in the afternoon. Who came up with that?
Eastern.
Who fucking came up with 5 in the afternoon? What is that?
I don't know. I don't know why they did that.
I mean, Green Bay.
That must be the time for the stiffs of the league to play. They put the stiff teams that are brutal to watch on at 5 p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern.
there's no college football on Saturday. The Cowboys have a tough one, though, in 16 with the Chargers.
We'll see.
That'll be a tough game for them because Herbert will probably be healthier in that left hand, and they're going to throw the ball around. Then that 17 week, man. Then get this. Dallas plays on Thursday night. There's 3 games. It's Christmas.
You know, John said something. If they did collapse to that level this year, where they only won 9 or 10 games, he did say everybody will be on the hot seat, not just the coordinator. Everybody, head coach, quarterback, coordinator, everybody will be on the hot seat, and some will get fired this year.
What about the quarterback?
What about him?
How would they perceive the quarterback if there's a meltdown like that and he wasn't able to dig them out of it?
He'll have next year still, but he'll be on the hot seat for sure. I mean, people will be looking for. I mean, not only will he have the hot seat with the owner, he'll have a hot seat with the fans.
How about this? If he goes into 26 and you had that collapse and they don't do anything at 26, the end of that, that's when you start drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, look at Twiz crying. He's like, Zander is a couch boys nightlight. You know, Twiz, I'm starting to get a little bit of joy out of watching you guys squirm. You guys squirm when anybody talks.
You haven't fucking squirmed in 18 fucking years. I mean, it seems. I don't know. You guys, it's the first time this organization. Well, no, that's not true because 23 was a nuclear. But here's this. Is this different than 23? If you melt down this,
it's the same thing. It's a flip, though. It's offensive this year. But it's not the same thing because the defense is worse this year than the offense was in 23. And the offense isn't quite as bad as the defense was in 23. It's different.
Let's get to some of these super chats. By the way, we appreciate everybody. Jason Cole's going to join us. That'll be at the bottom of the hour.
Here's my question for you real quick on the game tonight. How do the Lions win that game if they got no Amon-Ra St. Brown, no Sam Laporta? I mean,
they don't.
I
think Dallas blows them out tonight.
Oh,
God. What do you hear this?
What if Dallas beats them fucking 34-7, 34-14?
I think they blow them out.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, dude, they're a different defensive football team with that dude on the other side. They're a completely different unit.
I said that.
I mean, you know, they might have the best. Well, they have the best. You know, look, like Dexter Lawrence in New York. Shit, I'll make the comment that the Philadelphia Eagles might have the 3rd best defensive tackle group, and it might be New York and Dallas and then Philly.
I think Dallas is 1.
Dallas is 1.
Yeah, see, I'm with Devin. Too much money's on Dallas tonight. All the public money's on Dallas.
Why not?
Yeah, but dude, Vegas doesn't.
Let that guy can't go for 200 yards tonight.
I know. Well, he's their only hope. I mean, he's going to have to catch the ball, run the ball. He's going to have to do everything tonight.
No, I'm St. Brown, huh?
No, and Jameson Williams has half the amount of catches that Amon-Ra has, and their third receiver's got like Jahan Dotson numbers. This guy's got like 12 catches. Because Gibbs gets so many passes. He's got like 50 catches.
Do you think all the bullshit in the offseason with Jalen Hurts went to his head?
What do you mean?
What
I think he thinks he's your
What did Boomer Esiason say about playing with fame?
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's your highness now. You can't tell Jalen what to do.
Yeah.
Prince Hurts, that's what you call him, right?
Yep, Prince Hurts.
Yeah, I see a little bit of that, but I don't care much about that because I think, sometimes I think that swagger is good for athletes, but in this case, it hasn't proven to be good yet. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it's gone to his head a little bit.
His Royal Highness. Hey, you know what? Get this. There's no fucking kings in Philly, Junior. There's just football players in Philly.
Well,
ain't none of that shit. I don't play that game there. That's what somebody asked me, I swear to God, at another show. And it was something with that, with Sports Grid. They asked me, they go, Silz, what if like Philadelphia loses on Monday? I got silent and I went, yeah, that'd be 4 straight. I went like this. Yeah, I might not want to get off the airplane. Because I'll tell you what, man, you wait till they get in that building and you have the first dog shit drive going. They're going to be up with the signs and everyone's ass.
You know where the
eggs being thrown? You better watch out.
You know when it would get deafening? And I think even the biggest Jalenites on the planet Earth would even be there. If they lose, not only on Monday, but they somehow found a way to lose to the Raiders, which feels impossible. If they lost that game,
Genty goes for 280.
I think this fan base would go nuclear.
Remember what you did in 23? You lost to Arizona. And they were not very – and that was Kyler Murray coming off of the injured reserve, and he beat you. I mean, Jonathan Gannon's got to win against Nick.
3 and outs if they're losing to the Raiders. There's no way, dude.
That's Hurts' new nickname, 3 and out.
I can't even dispute it. That is his nickname.
3
Guy's the architect of the greatest 3 and out offense you've ever seen in your life.
$200 million too, baby.
We're setting records for the amount of 3 and outs. And wait, the 2 records the Eagles offense has set: the most expensive offense in the history of pro football, and the most 3 and outs in the history of pro football. Something tells me those 2 things aren't supposed to go together, Silz.
And M. Reyes, they're still like, what is it? Repeat. Let's get to these supers, man. By the way,
listen, they win Monday. I'll be up here feeling good.
Yes.
Because Eagles will be back in control of their destiny. If they lose Monday, we look like a free fall that we haven't caught.
Do the Cowboys have another? Yeah, they have a Giants game at the end of the year. Dallas Cowboys can finish 4-2 in the division this year. You know that?
What's that?
They're going to finish 4-2 in the division.
Yeah, Cowboys worked the NFC East this year.
Eagles will be 3-3 if they hold serve and go out. And if they split with Washington, they'll go 3-3.
Catch is right. Catch, we went from Super Bowls to just hoping we could squeak by on a Monday night and SoFi. Oh man. Oh man. James says, "Am I drinking?" Look, he said, "Am I drinking?" Yeah, I'm sipping booze at 5 o'clock in the middle of the
after Monday, you might be, James.
Yeah, James will be.
Let's read some of these supers, man.
I'll be sipping on a fresh glass of eggnog.
Hold on. You're drinking eggnog now?
What do you mean? I always drink eggnog at the holidays.
Okay. You put something in it?
No, not me. I just drink that shit.
Eggnog? It's like it's like Similac, man.
No, eggnog's fire. That's a terrible take by you.
No.
Wait a second. The guy who eats clams from Hooters is telling me what's gross. Steak. Hey, you stay over there, okay?
Eggnog's like
clam boy.
Eggnog's like titty milk.
Yeah, sounds great. I expect to drink a lot of titty milk in my life in the future.
Get to the fucking supers, man.
Houston, Patullo called inside zone instead of the cops. People throwing eggs. Called inside zone. Oh
my
man, that's funny. Here's Kokorski. What up, Kokorski? We lose to the Raiders. Pat and Sirianni will be fired. Who's Pat?
Who's Pat? Yeah, who's Pat? Come on, Kyle.
Patullo.
There you go.
Brandon Lewis. Sirianni and MJ Hurts are walking the plank at 26 if we collapse. Jeffrey Lurie don't give a shit. I agree, Brandon.
He'll have a brand new yacht, and they'll put those dudes on the plank, and they'll be walking in the French Riviera off the planks, man. How you doing? Be hot shot. Oh, by the way, Tuesday, Angelo Cataldi said, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So he's assuming they're losing on Monday.
Christopher says, remember, he predicted 10 wins. Christopher Michael, if we don't make the playoffs, does the whole staff walk? What do you mean walk?
Walk.
You think they're getting jobs somewhere else?
Walk. Good luck. Good to see you later, especially that offensive staff. Every one of them fuckers can walk out the building.
Here's Corporate Pump. What up, Pump? We losing out, fellas. Sorry for your feelings, Jalen Knights. Hershey Squirts is not him. And our team is stupid, leaving a generational talent on the bench. Wow.
Scanner McKee.
Scanner. Scanner.
The Mormon Hammer.
I put up a poll on the YouTube channel last night. Do you want to see Tanner McKee in this? You should have seen the comments. This rage bait poll. Fuck you. This poll is crazy. The disrespect to QB1. I'm like, shut up, you sis bots. Oh my gosh. Here's Rizlo. Monday they need to alternate the run game and alternate backs. I agree with that completely.
Yeah. Oh wait. So you want to see Tank get a lot more carries?
I just want to see a variation. Like you look
5?
at a lot of teams.
Something like that.
You look at a lot of teams across the league, dude, and you see a lot of multi-back set. Yeah. I mean, even the Chargers do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I just like to get it. I'm not saying bench Saquon. I'm saying give a different look. Keep the defense on its toes. Do some different things to get it going. You got to do something. It's awful.
Agreed.
Here's Walkell. What up, Bill? Zander is right. It's all on Jalen. Both of you guys are great. I love a super chat that says I'm right. I mean, what can I say?
Hey, you know what I love? What has happened now with JAKIB? Even when when I had a platform, anytime that I ask people to come on our program when we need something, when breaking news comes, I almost had Philip. I think I'm getting Philip Rivers on Monday.
Oh, that'd be great. He is one of the greatest.
Now, wait a minute. He loves Nick.
That's okay. I'm all right with that, bro.
He told me flat out. He goes, "I know."
Who do you think's a bigger impact on the Eagles' success? Nick Sirianni or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
All right.
I don't think that guy has any impact.
Philip Rivers is a Catholic icon. Guy's got like 10 kids.
Never swears, and you would swear he's undressing you. He's
proud Catholic. I freaking love Philip Rivers.
I do too, man.
I freaking love Philip Rivers.
Bro, right? I was great friends with him when I covered the Chargers. Oh, he would come on my show all the time.
I need to stop swearing. You turned me into a swear monster.
I got John going now after people.
I know. I mean, Aunt Betty must be pissed.
Please don't say that, because now my aunt's going to give me a ton of shit.
Aunt Betty, I am saying it. I mean, even in my own household, my mom's like, your mouth. I got to watch it here. Okay. I got a comment the other day. Your show would grow quicker if you didn't curse. I'm like, shit. All right, I'll try and stop cursing.
Now my wife and my aunt are going to talk shit to me going, I told you.
You deserve an earful of shit talk. Here's Tyler. There is no info on Nick Sirianni's contract for a reason. Good take, Tyler.
That's right. There's not.
It's a good take.
He's a $12 million a year guy. He makes less than Lane Kiffin.
Sean says you curse. Swearing is different. What's the difference, Silz?
I think there's filthy swearing. And I think there's cool swearing. I do think there's the levels of it.
All right, there's levels.
I think calling somebody an asshole is all right. I think using filthy language, like, words that kind of like women's body
that
parts.
are out of
I
bounds.
think that's. See, there's levels. I'm at DEFCON 3. I don't really go to DEFCON 5 swearing. So make sure anytime somebody gives you that bullshit again, just go this. You don't want to see me go DEFCON 5 swearing.
You don't want to see me do DEFCON 5, Sileo says. That's funny. In all seriousness, I got to tone it back here, folks. Here's Pumper. What up, Pump? We need to locate that effer that decked Howie with the beer can. That MFer ruined our dynasty.
Yay. Down and to the right. That guy was like the Lee Harvey Oswald of Philly fans. He's a sniper.
Man.
Let me
Pumper,
guess.
you're right, bro. They ruined the dynasty by tossing a beer can at his head.
No shit. He went shopping at Temu after he got hit with. Hey, by the way, you got to give John the ultimate line of the fucking year.
Yes, it was.
I don't care. Is John McMullen saying that they went Temu shopping?
And risk averse. John was saying that since a year ago. Risk averse. Now everybody uses it.
How did John walk into that building without them giving him shit?
Oh, they give him shit. He just tells them to screw off.
Good for him.
Oh, he does more than people think. Jim, I think we got this. I'll read it one more time. Silz, I thought Ben Johnson was going to flop. I was sadly mistaken. He's turned that thing around real quick. They are missing his ass in Detroit, too.
They sure are. I mean, they are without a doubt missing that.
All right, a couple more here. John says, Washington still has a chance if the Eagles lose. Nah, they don't. They're out, right?
I think's done. Yeah, they're done. They got seven losses, right?
Yeah, they're
like
cooked.
7-8 losses. That thing's done. Yeah,
they're cooked. Here's William. What's up, William? If I see another effing inside zone with Barkley, William, I can guarantee not many things in life. One thing I can guarantee is
you're
that
going to see about 5 or 6 zone runs come Monday night.
I can guarantee that. Here's Zeal. If anyone finds the Morristown juvenile delinquents, I got a house for them in State College. Zeal, come on, man. You shouldn't be encouraging those type of acts. That's foolish to me.
You lose, hey Xander, you lose to the Chargers on Monday.
Yeah, a lot more than eggs going.
I just went like this. I swear to you on the show, they go, damn, what do you think if the Chargers lose this game on Monday? And I went like this. I picked my Coke can up and I went. He goes, anything? I go, no, I'm not me. I'm not saying anything. I'll tell you what, man, you fans in Philly are unforgiving, and you have quick memory loss.
Hey, the fans of Philly are a little different.
I think it's cool though that you have a standard though.
Yeah, I think it's a little different than it was when I remember growing up. I never seen Buttercup fans with a boyfriend for a player like Jalen Hurts. I've never seen.
I hate that. I do.
I mean, Ben Simmons. Everybody loved Ben Simmons. They turned on Ben Simmons. It took a day to turn on Ben Simmons. Got to make a pass in a playoff game. I mean, they protect Jalen Hurts like I've never seen them protect Jalen Hurts. I've never seen anything like it.
You know what I
don't recall. Like, you guys would have to tell me. I was younger. Did they protect Donovan like this? Like I don't remember that. I thought people were hard on Donovan.
Can I tell you why I think Philadelphia Eagle fans gave Donovan a pass? Because they blamed T.O. for everything.
He was here for 1 year.
Still, they blame T.O. for everything. Shit, the way they blame T.O., they made it sound like he played here 5 years. Donovan got a pass because T.O. was such a dick.
All right, here's another question for you. Cunningham was protected, but probably rightfully so. He was a fucking baller. But,
and they had no help on the offensive line.
All right, if you took this era and this Eagle since Nick and Jalen have been here, and you had Donovan McNabb as your quarterback, how much more or less winning would they do? And would they have a Super Bowl like they have right now with Jalen?
They would do less winning. And here's why. McNabb would not take the direction of the organization to just run the ball. McNabb would take that as an insult and he would want to throw the ball, and he would throw the ball in harm's way. Donovan McNabb is by far a better talent than Jalen Hurts. But you know what he's not? He's not a team player. He's not going to play in a team system. He just doesn't believe. He thinks everything is about him and not the team. That's the one thing that Jalen Hurts does. One of the things that he does well is that he plays within the confines of the unit. Because let me tell you, Zander, as much as I criticize him, you know the one thing he's doing? He's doing what the coaches want him to do. Coaches don't want him to throw the ball a lot. He has a problem.
I think some of it's on him, too. I think he's become real risk-averse himself.
Well, yeah, that is the coach not risk-averse?
Well, he is, but I don't know. I think it's fair. I think it's fair perspective.
Look,
what I don't agree on is that they would lose more. Like, I don't understand this thought process because John has it, too, of like, if we can get A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith the ball more frequently and more easily, we would lose more. I don't know why. Why?
He had Andy Reid, and why didn't he win?
Dude, he was throwing to James fucking Thrash.
Well, who's fucking Mahomes throwing to? I mean, Mahomes. Juju Smith-Schuster?
Rashee Rice is not bad.
Okay. I didn't really think what's his name? Jackson wasn't bad. I didn't think that you think Deshaun Jackson.
I have a hard time saying Don.
Hey, dude, I don't like McNabb at all. I think he's a loser. I think he has a mentality that's not winner. I didn't like the thing he did with Deshaun Jackson at the Pro Bowl. You know, yeah. I hated that. And Deshaun Jackson brought that up numerous times. I just think that, guess what? Is he a more talented? He's way more skilled. The most talented quarterback you've ever had in your organization is Randall.
Yeah, definitely Randall.
Then it goes McNabb. And
I don't know. What about Vic?
Then you go Vic.
Vic was crazy talented.
By the way, I would say this to you. I think Nick Foles is more talented as a skill set quarterback in the pocket than Jalen Hurts ever was.
Well, I mean, you said
I'm talking about throwing the ball.
Yeah, you're talking about pocket. I mean, look at the pocket. I mean, we've been watching Jalen as our starting quarterback. What is this? Year 5 as a starter, right?
Yeah, 6 in the league, 5 as a starter.
5 as a starter. And this isn't to knock Jalen. It's just to point out skill sets. I don't know if I've ever seen him climb the pocket like Drake May has climbed the pocket in year 2. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Or Foles.
I mean, Drake May playing and play out, climbing the pocket, throwing a Foles. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Jalen's not a pocket guy. Clearly. No. He struggles to be relaxed in the pocket.
He doesn't really look downfield.
No. Look at this. Oh man. Money line.
Is that how you heard that?
That's exactly what I said.
Oh my God. No, but to your point, you watch Drake May and even watch Nick Foles. These guys are looking downfield constantly, but what are they looking? They're not looking at the numbers. They're looking in the center of the field. In my opinion, you know what a true quarterback, you have a true quarterback? He threatens the middle of the field, not the corners. Jalen doesn't threaten the middle of the field. The only time he threatens the middle of the field is with his legs. He never threatens the middle of the field.
He doesn't want to do that anymore.
No, he doesn't want to do it. Well, now, if you're not going to do that, now what you are is a wildcat quarterback.
Why does Jalen want to stop running? I don't even understand it.
Because he wants to be perceived as the rest of these guys like Burrow and these guys.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening.
Hey, wait a minute. I got one for you. Did you see this week on the rankings by CBS quarterbacks?
No.
Here's what CBS said. They got Drake May 1. They got Stafford 2. To your fucking stupid point, they got Jordan Love 3rd. Okay? They got Dak 4th.
Jordan Love playing lights out right now.
I get it, I guess. They got Dak 4th. Allen 5th. Goff 6th. Burrow 7. Hurts 8. Mahomes 9. Brock Purdy 10. Darnold 11. Herbert 12. Jackson 13. Baker 14. Bo Nix 15. Caleb Williams 16. Stroud 17. Jones 18.
Where was Jalen?
9th. 8th.
Boulevard, I don't believe in him, but he's playing good right now. All right, let me give you my real quick. I know we did our list yesterday, but this list is different than this list, what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Who are your top 5 talent quarterbacks? Not this year, like we've been doing this year. Who are your top 5 talent quarterbacks right now in the National Football League? I got my 5.
Okay, let me write them down. There.
You want me to give you mine, or you want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got Stafford. This isn't in order. It's just my top 5. Stafford, Dak, Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow.
Okay. Say them again.
Stafford, Dak, Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow.
That's mine.
Honorable mention for me, if you're going strictly pocket, would be probably Drake May, but it's too early for me to put him up there.
Well, if we're going talent, I'm going Lamar as my guy.
Yeah, Lamar to me is a little bit freaking – I don't know, man. He's wobbly as a passer. He is really inconsistent as a passer. He overshoots guys.
4K last year.
I know, but he misses dudes all the time, dude.
I'm starting to wobble on him, too.
Yeah, I'm wobbling a little bit on him.
Jalen threads the cheerleaders with his inaccurate outside go balls.
Oh, man. Yeah, he has had a couple go balls this year that are just way out of bounds. I'm like, what is that?
Hey.
If it wasn't for Devontae Smith's ball tracking ability, I don't know, man.
Hey, do you think the fan base is starting to turn on Jalen?
No, I think they're still Jalenites. I don't care, though. I'm always going to come up here and speak my mind. At least you know where I stand. I don't lie to you. All right? I'm wobbling on Jalen. Prove it. Play better. Just play better. I'll shut up.
That's right. Just play better.
Dude, we're wasting a rare opportunity. We've never had rosters like this in Philly. And we're just all like accepting that we have one of the worst offenses in the league because we're 8-4. It's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You ever heard Saban after a win and he goes, if you want to be happy about the result, you can be happy about the result. I don't care about the result. I care about the process. We won the game. We did not defeat our opponent. We have yet to defeat a single football team yet this year. We win games. We don't defeat anybody.
What's this here? Hang on.
We squeak by.
They're going from 90% Jalen to like 50. I think people are starting to go here. I even wrote this down here. I think people are starting to do this on him. Wow, he does have limitations. It's taken them some time. I every time I tune on WIP, I'm starting to hear that now. Man, there's limitations with the guys. You're starting to see it. The running game is now exposing it a little more.
We've been legitimately saying this for 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but they're catching up. Well, here's what's happened. I've been saying it for 5 years. You've been watching him, and I love what you're doing too. When the guy's playing well, you give him kudos. When the guy's playing bad, you give him shit. Well, if you start adding shit weeks up, all of a sudden you're in a 3-game losing streak here, bro. I mean, the NFL is a week-to-week league. There is no set standard. Look at where you were after the Giant game. Everyone was like this. Hey, the defense looks good. Running game looks like it's back. Now here we are going like this. Fuck, I don't want to talk about winning the NFC East. I want to win Monday night. Right? Dude, absolutely. Everyone always thinks that a sports take is in cement. There's nothing in the NFL in cement.
Well, it's time to deliver. The rent is due, Mr. Hurts.
It's time to pay rent.
Yeah, rent is due.
Rent is fucking due.
That's what I said. He's got to play like an elite player on Monday, or I'm gonna be, I'll be getting more hate mail next week.
Tell you what, that guy throws 3 picks on Monday night.
He's not doing that. He doesn't push the ball enough to throw 3 picks.
You start fucking turning that ball over, Junior, like he did the first 4 games of the year a year ago, because they need him to throw the ball Monday night.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
You have to throw the ball Monday night, my friend. You've got to throw the ball.
Nick Sirianni teased some changes coming.
What?
I knew Silly was gonna hate that.
I saw that.
It's not in my best interest to tell you what those changes are, though. That's what I'm looking to say.
I know. Get this. I got the 3 things he said, and I stopped. I just stopped. I listened to it. I'm listening to him, and I'm going like, you could tell, by the way, too, he's getting aggravated going on that WIP show because they're asking him, Sirianni.
He says the same bullshit every time he talks.
Yeah, and they're not teeing him up like they did before. They're not. I think everybody's starting to do this now. Hey, Nick, are you a problem solver or not? This is another year. This is 2 and 3 years we got problems on the team, and all you give me is this. Changes are coming. Well, what the fuck? Where are we going here? You made one change, offensive guard, right guard. The rest of the unit's back.
How much different would Sirianni's career look if he just had a different – or what would his – I guess it's impossible to know this. It's just a hypothetical, but it's hard to gauge because, like, how much differently would we think of Sirianni if he had a different style of quarterback?
Way different.
He's not a volume passer.
If he had Rivers,
he's an off-script guy, so it's hard to build an offense around him.
He was fabulous with Rivers, Sirianni. He was fabulous. Send Jason Cole that link again, will you?
I sent it to him. What the fuck?
The fucking old guys, you know, me, them guys. Just send that shit, man. Yeah. let me send a text.
I just sent it again.
All right.
Let me get out of here, dude. You're getting all these Eagle fans mad at me. You always get this line of questioning going on that you make me speak the truth, and you know.
I know. Don't let the truth set you free or anything like that.
I love the truth. I'll always seek the truth. Jim says.
Do you now see what I'm talking about? That controversy is truth.
Well, some areas, yeah, for sure. Not every area.
Yeah, I'm looking for some help. Hey, I knew that. I listened to you and John talking. I'm like, did the guy lose an arm? I go, let me get Dr. Chow on here.
Dude, you're acting like it's all good. Where he's out Monday night. We got to win Monday night.
I thought the guy lost a fucking arm.
I was like buttering him up, dude. He's out Monday.
He took 2 female injections.
He's out on Monday.
He took 2 female injection shots for his shoulders on Monday. And now we're sitting here. He took female M-Ray shots.
All right, let me get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Later. By the way, real quick before you go. So everyone, Daner gave me shit. He goes, listen, people love oh yeah, I forgot. You talked shit on the fact that you thought he was driving a Kia.
I didn't say that. That said that. I know my cars. I knew that was a Mercedes the second I saw the seat over the head. All right. Don't say that to me. The chat thought it was a Kia.
And I was like, my guy's not driving a fucking Kia.
No, I know that. All right, so let me get out of here, dude.
You got it, man. And so Zander goes like this. Appreciate you, brother.